special edition one-off one-off returns for part 100 of the series. And if you remember back, we played 2 matches, one for each side for Southern, one for Northern, and now we are back for part 100 for the third and deciding test between these two sides here in Infinity Park in the United States of America, in this fantastic looking stadium for the decider. This is it. Who will go out with the bragging rights? The key thing here is I will be playing as neither side, so this is something requested from a lot of players. As you can see, the game has no time for my talking, it's straight into it. The south side is not much change. The Northern Hemisphere team is a best 15 from the Six Nations and other things, and boy, if you want to see those squads, you're going to have to pause it because the game has no interest at all. And we are underway straight away. It is the south playing in the dark blue, and it is the north in the light blue. Almost black really for the south as it's taken down from Hujay and it's turned over straight away. What a start this is. Conrad Smith punting it up in the skies and it's taken down from the Northern Hemisphere. Boy, what a start to the match that was. It is there now for Sexton. So if you could go back, pause the teams here as Sexton kicks off from the mark and it goes downfield through Cruden into touch. So the Northern Hemisphere team picked up from best of sides from throughout Northern Hemisphere media. So that is where I've got that squad from. The Southern Hemisphere, too early for the Super Rugby to really pick a squad out. So it has just gone with similar few changes. Guinea coming in, Conrad Smith swapping over with the Villiers, as it is the Southern Hemisphere who pick and go off the back. Here's Guinea playing with Cruden outside and gives it to Whitelock, keeping it close with It's a Beef, and here's Julian Savia. He's got Conrad Smith, dummies, goes inside though, and it's going to be Bismarck Duplessis, feeds it to Kieran Reid, but it is It's a Beef, the big South African log, who opens up the scoring for the Southern Hemisphere. Interesting start to this match. The Southern Hemisphere have been all over this match. Julian Savia dummied through Mike Brown, but giving it back. There was the locks, Whitelock, and giving it in the end to It's a Beef, who finished the job. But what a flurry start to this match. They're not interested in the teams here, the AI. They just want to play the match. And it is the usual tricks we are seeing here as Whitelock really initiated that break from Savia, but it is the second row buddy who got that finishing try. It's a Beef scoring it, and it will be Aaron Cruden who will convert the opportunity. Yes, a very good kick here, and the crowd in Infinity Stadium will go up with a roar as the Southern Hemisphere leads 7-0 over the Northern Hemisphere. What a match. First time here playing with no user player, so this is an idea submitted by you guys, and what a match we've had already as Messam takes down the kickoff. It's there for Lowe. Lowe goes, oh, nicely away to Whitelock, who charges through. Oh, it's going to look like a turnover here for the Northern Hemisphere. It does come back for Hartley. Now it's for Keir. Keir to North, who's knocked it on. And well, one of the few Welshmen in the squad makes the mistake, and Ben Smith picks it up for the Southern, and it's going to pack down for a scrum, turning it over. George North knocking on, and one little glimmer of ball that they've actually had. They quickly lose it to the south side. Sit. Will Guinea. Oh, big hit from the Southern Hemisphere. Charging forward, Guinea. Cruden charging at the line and just going straight over the top of Billy 12 Trees. The inside centre getting squished there, but they're going to turn it over anyway, and it's coming away for Warburton, going out wide for Hujay as he goes over the top of the defence, but taken down. Here, big pass and the tackle. Keir to O'Driscoll, playing in his one last match here. You thought he had seen him for the last time, but he's back and he's lost possession. Ben Smith giving it away, nice ball. Whitelock's breaking away again. He's got Smith. Oh, brilliant pass from Whitelock to Ben Smith. Not releasing. He goes to ground and he's penalised for not releasing in the tackle. Ben Smith, wow, they were just that quick on the counter-attack, the Southern Hemisphere. Ben Smith just about couldn't even handle it, and he is really a top player at the counter-attack. But good defence for the Northern Hemisphere. Here's Sexton, he's taking a shot. He's in Canada almost, as the shot goes well short and Messam picks it up, gives it away nicely to De Villiers, who goes straight through the attempted tackle from Ross. Guinea goes himself off the back, chips over the top, and it's nicely away from Brown. And a nice little touch finder from Will Guinea, something he's quite known for. His deft little touches off the boot, putting the pressure here on the Northern Hemisphere. It's a line out. Hartley will throw in. Goes to the centre. It's turned over from Whitelock. And here we go, De Villiers looking to spread it wide for Ben Smith. Keeps it alive for Conrad Smith. Good ball around the corner. Cruden through one tackle. Desperate lunge coming in from O'Driscoll. Slowed him down enough. Guinea. Oh, good ball to Bismarck du Plessis. And he runs hard. Guinea again. Short side play from Guinea. Steps. Oh, big high tackle from Brown. And he stopped the play short. That is exactly what he wanted to do. And he escapes punishment. Southern Hemisphere, though, will have the penalty. And they opt instantly for the shot at goal. It's amazingly how fast this stuff skips through. Cruden will take his kick. Five room from touch. It's on the upright. It slides in. Nice kick from Aaron Cruden. Taking over the kicking duties from the second match, Christian Lealiafano, who was out today, clearly with injury. He misses out on this match, and Cruden takes the kicking duties, which sees Conrad Smith join the team. As Sexton kicks off, and deep down he goes. Guinea returns up to the 10-metre line, and the territory battle begins. The lead is not that big, but big enough to be able to kick for touch a lot more often. Oh, and was he out the 22? I think this has gone back to the 22 of the Southern Hemisphere. Greater chance to attack, but turned over. It's a beat. Getting another line-out turnover. I don't think the Northern Hemisphere have actually got one line-out yet as Conrad Smith takes on the defence, goes straight into the tackle of George North. Messam, Cruden, flings a big one out to It's a Beat, who just gets taken down in the tackle. Whitelock goes short again. Goes a couple extra metres. Guinea. Short ball to Franks. Oh, nice pass in the tackle to Aaron Cruden. And Brown is close to the touchline. Oh, look at the chase come in. And it's big trouble. Turned over from Lowe. Lowe gives it to Reed. But what about that chase from the kick from Cruden? Huget got smashed. It's sitting up here. And Tawera gives a nice ball. Turn around from Cruden. Oh, spot tackle on Conrad Smith. Franks goes himself. A little pick and go. And Tawera's in there. He's the only real man in this ruck. Reed waits for it as it slowly comes back. Reed goes for a little dummy run. It's a beat. Nice ball to De Villiers. De Villiers is just outside the 22, but he might lose the ball here. Northern Hemisphere can't afford to throw this away as 12 Trees gives it to Danny Kerr, who just gives it straight away. Now it's danger time. Folau deciding to pass, gives it to Ben Smith, and he thumps it back downfield. A territory battle after the halftime buzzer. Now it's North, and he goes long. It's claimed from It's a Beat. He goes to Cruden, back inside to Lowe, keeping it on the go here. Southern Hemisphere, what a pass. It's Guinea who's going to kick it into touch out on the full, but we will head to the break for half-time. Finally, someone willing to head to the sheds. It's Will Guinea, after both teams playing a little aerial ping-pong to end the first half. It has all been one-sided as far as possession goes. 83% for the Southern Hemisphere, 17 for the North. That is not the best way for the Northern Hemisphere to try and win this match. Territory hasn't gone their way either, as they just get nudged out by a few percent. And that is all we have time for, it seems. Back to the match. Unbelievable stuff. I have not pushed a button this whole match. It has just skipped through all by itself. We're back underway. Sexton kicks off and up he goes, Ben Smith. So the stats not that interesting. Of course, the one high tackle was in there as well, but as the Southern Hemisphere leading 10-0 as we're cranking into it with Guinea feeding outside for Messam. Messam's broken the line. Can he flink up with the friend? Yes. Oh, nice work from Cruden. Finding Savia. He's just 30-odd out. It's Guinea again. Short passes all around, keeping it in the forwards, and it's de Villiers. Good pass back to the big beast, Matawirira. And he goes to ground inside the 22 of the Northern Hemisphere. Turn it over here. Clips it back to Laws. First time we've even seen anything from either of those players, really. Courtney Laws, really his first touch of the match. Denton, one of the only Scotsmen in the team. Good pass over the top for Huge. Just keeping this in with O'Driscoll. North is in the midfield. Sexton decides to kick as his team has a 4-on-2 overlap. And it goes all the way down to Israel Folau. Oh, Folau kicks and he's hit high and late. That's a big mistake from Jonathan Sexton. Poor tackle from the fly half. And Folau, well, you don't want to give him a chance, but that was just nasty. Cruden kicks away the penalty. And we have a real match on our hands here for part 100 of One Off What If. 100 matches, 100 requests from you guys. That is amazing. Thank you all so much. But we still have half an hour to go as we have another line out, and Guinea kicks off the back from a good take from Etsabeef. Goes all the way back to Brown. Brown decides to run it. This could be trouble. O'Driscoll, he's hammered. The defence from the south is very strong. Here's Keir. Oh, what a kick from Keir. How he got that out, I don't know. Savia gets it. He goes back to Guinea. He takes a tackle. He's got no friends at all. How did the Northern Hemisphere not get that in the ruck turnover? But they do eventually get it back. North back inside for O'Mahony. And he's got it back all turned over. He's completely lost it. And it's Abetha's hitting it up now. Not the best play from the Northern Hemisphere as Cruden goes through 3 men. Keeping it tight here. It's 10-0. 60 minutes gone.
Advantage.
It's de Villiers. Oh, de Villiers through 3 tackles, but eventually gets pinged for the offside from 12 Trees. But it all come from the turnover from O'Mahony. Not the best play, and it's cost them because Cruden will line up another penalty from right out in front. This could be a telling score, as we always think. This will make it 13. The Northern Hemisphere need to score 2 converted tries to even look like winning this match. They haven't scored 1 yet, and they have immense pressure on them now. 20 minutes to go. It is the Southern Hemisphere leading 13-0. A converted try and 2 penalties. Sexton steps back and goes flat down into the 22. It's taken from Conrad Smith. Big pass out to Kieran Reid. Goes back to Will Guinea.
Release.
He's taken down. A chance though for the Northern Hemisphere. Looks like Sexton's ripping that out, and he has. O'Mahony, good play out. It's O'Driscoll feeding to North. Oh, that was a chance and a high tackle. Liam Messam going up high. The big shoulder charge, no arm tackle. And the Northern Hemisphere have a penalty, but is 3 points even worth it here? No, it's not. No, it's not. They're going for the corner, and Sexton puts them 6 or 7 meters out from the line. A great kick from a man who hasn't had his best match of his career. Hartley will throw in the line out. This is a real important moment for this match for the Northern Hemisphere. To the front they go, and Longsbury takes it down. The Englishman drives forward before being taken backwards. Healy goes back to Brown. Oh, that's an important play from Brown. Huge giving it to his outside centre, O'Driscoll, keeping it alive for Sexton. Oh, how good would it be here for O'Driscoll to score? Keir, oh, he's put into touch. Danny Keir had it all to do there. He beat one as well. He beat Will Guinea. But the cover defence was always going to smash him into touch, the momentum. And now it is Bismarck du Plessis. He's turned it over at the back. Great work from Warburton. And look at the Northern Hemisphere. They're driving on the back of Warburton. It's come for Denton. Oh, he's so close. The Scottish number 8 goes within a couple of metres and loses the ball. Turnover try! Try to O'Driscoll! How appropriate is that for the Northern Hemisphere? Conrad Smith tried to kick it away, got smashed, the ball popped out, and it went straight into the diving body of O'Driscoll. Here it is, Smith was a big tackle, looked like Hartley, the hooker. Let's see if we can catch that number. There was the breakdown, here was the attempted kick away. Oh, it was Hartley. Great play from the hooker. It spilled the ball free, and O'Driscoll scores for the Northern Hemisphere. Now this match could be close, folks. This could be a real nail-biter. 5 to go. Sexton needs this. And you'd expect no less from him. The Irish sharpshooter gets the job done. The difference is just 6. Who will go home here? Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere. Someone will get the bragging rights from match 3. There's no outer influence here. This is as close as you could get. Cruden kicks off and Messam. Brilliantly taken from Messam. And it goes through 3 tackles before going to ground. Bismarck du Plessis back inside, advantage to Southern Hemisphere. A penalty here will give them an unassailable lead with the last few minutes. It goes to de Villiers. He steps, advantages over at Severe. Giant Severe. He'll sell it for the South. And the Southern Hemisphere will win the deciding battle. 18 to 7. Kick to come. George North looks like he has just eaten a swarm of bees. It'll leave a bitter taste for the Welshman, who won't be feeling too well after his Six Nations performances. Well, for his side at least, but Julian Savia gets the decisive try, just puts this match to bed. The Northern Hemisphere could have won it with a moment of brilliance, but it was Savia who came up with it. He still had the golden boots of Conrad Smith, didn't need him. And Savia gets the final try. And Cruden will have the chance to end this match right now. Here's his kick, full time goes, it is sweet and it is good and over. Great kick from Cruden, and that wraps us up. The Southern Hemisphere getting the win and taking the series 2 matches to 1, and we have full time. And I doubt we will have much post-match to this match at all. The Southern Hemisphere win, and I thank you all for your requests over the last 100 matches. It has been fantastic. Keep them coming. I have plenty more requests to come. Maybe some more North versus South, but not for a while. This will wrap up this series of players for maybe till the end of the Southern Hemisphere season. It's a Beethan. Savia got the 2 tries. Cruden 2 conversions and 2 penalties. O'Driscoll the try for the Northern Hemisphere, and Jonathan Sexton good with 1 conversion. How long do we get for this? It's skipped through everything else. Maybe it's not going to skip through this. It is 20 to 7. It has just skipped through it. And that will wrap us up. Possession, all the Southern Hemisphere, and plenty of other stats for you to look through. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Rugby Challenge 2. Thanks all for the requests. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for Rugby Challenge 2. Take care.